All right, mic check. I think we got a signal. I think we have a signal. Just give me one moment here. Kind of a surprise stream, to be fair. I'm not sure how I'm going to say what I really want to say, but I don't want to say or talk in a whingy type of way. Um, but man, oh man. Hold up here. All right, we'll just touch a couple grooves until somebody may show up, and then I'll start talking. But of course, I can just talk now, to be fair. But communication levels, man, it's just. All I'm saying is, we as people, or this realm, don't expect any changes. Yeah.
Baby, my love.
Oh man, Michael Mosley. Got some more crazy stabbing stuff going on I saw in the news with the youth. Give me one moment. I'll pull up some notes in a minute. Well, not really show notes today, but I'll get some of my screenshots up in a moment, and we'll look at the news in real time, and we'll just discuss again the big thing concerning the dire communication of the realm worldly inhabitants. It's astonishing to me. Let me check the comments quickly. Shout out to Justin. Shout out to Frequency inside. Yeah, shout out to Justine. Shout out to Frequency. Again, it's kind of a non-directional type of stream, although we are just going to be touching base on the same old same. But man, I just find it astonishing. Shout out to those that left a comment on the track that I made or started, the one that I showed the other day, the newer one. And yeah, shout out to you, man. Appreciate ya. It's just amazing. Those that are even closer to you that don't say anything, but yeah, I could send them. Hold up. Yeah, I find it amazing how you could send stuff to a friend, yeah, that you make. Very sometimes if they say, oh yeah, that was alright, or that one was a good one, yeah. But if you send them, I sent them, Harry Mack, the freestyle rapper, Harry Mack, sent them a Harry Mack video the other day. Oh my god, the talent's so great. I'm not on about saying that I think I'm special, I'm so talented, but I'm just saying, isn't it funny? Like you try and gel with a certain type of people on and offline that you think, okay, they're in the criteria of XYZ, but yeah, basically JSM radio, yeah, JSM radio. Shout out to Rebel, that's his name, Rebel Soldier. Shout out to him anyway, because I'm still talking more in journalistic terms. But again, if the shoe fits, But man, and I just find it's just incredible. All those tunes on my music channel and not you ain't showing your face one time. Come on, man. Even if you don't like the song or the genre of music, so say you like the genre of music, but you might not like that particular song. Is it hard to say, wow, yeah, if you do this and do that, that will make it sound better, or maybe try this or try that. I'm not sure about that melody that you used, or like constructive criticism. Guaranteed, if it was somebody called Veek or whoever else that sent him the same music, or said, oh, do you want to, I'm working on a track, I'll send you the stems, you can jump on the tune and do also a remix and see what you come up with. You think I haven't done that with these people? All I get is tumbleweed and crickets, but I'll always get a big up, just like yesterday or the day before. You'll see me in the live stream. You did a 4K subscriber live stream. Let me change this song here. And as I say, and even aside from that, you will obviously sometimes I might go over there and he's not doing a main mixing thing, but then he's talking about, you know, what's going on in the world, right? And just like I said to my friend, my other friend today, she said, oh, old school friend, known from, you know, early secondary school. Sending bits and bobs here and there, obviously, you know, music or some mixes from myself. So imagine. He's come back and said on the last one, with the one that I showed the other day, yeah, Maxwell, Wonder. He's come back to me and said today, oh, can't really hear the vocals. And that's all he said, basically. So I'm like, you can't hear the vocals properly. What? Didn't say anything about, oh yeah, I like the tune formula though, and boom, boom, boom. Like, did you hear the song? Because I said the instrumental as well as with the vocals. Also, I'm still trying to track him down and say, from the last few weeks, I said, hey, did you get the 2 new mixes I sent you so you can download them or whatever? And you know, people will come out and say, oh, send you a Facebook link to something, or, you know, did you not see the message? Now, I'm not saying you can't overlap and then maybe get back to me, but it's like, okay, I'm tracking you down 3-4 times, you know, 6 weeks later. It's like, did you download the fucking... And then the other thing is, you would think, even if, like, think about all the stuff we've covered over here, yeah? And you've got a friend that usually covers XYZ, you know, media, boom, 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 decoding it. Even if you don't watch, because, you know, you're busy doing life. Fantastic. But my point is, if it was vice versa, and my friend, you know, he's put out, you know, over 1,000 videos, 1,500 minimum, I've put out videos, yeah? You mean to tell me you've never come back and, you know, with a link and said, "Raw, just watch that video put out," because you know, whatever it was, you know, if he was into football or whatever it was, whatever the case, you know, I'm just saying that bit hypothetical, but my point is, obviously, something can come up in the world and you'd be like, "Raw, I wonder if you know, audio, my boy has you know, done a decode on it." Oh shit, he has. Oh shit. Let me leave him a comment and or I got him on WhatsApp. Let me, you know what I mean? Send him a link, even though it's his video. Say, "Raw, I watched this video, boom, boom, boom." Because I saw it happen in the news and I was thinking, "Raw," and then I saw your video. You mean to tell me not one? Again, I'm somebody, and I've said this before, and I just spoke to somebody on the phone, some authority type of people, and I'm saying, hold up. Whether I'm old or not, or whatever color spectrum I am, you mean to tell me it took you guys, and I'm explaining the story to the person I just spoke to, some authority type on the phone. So I'm saying it took the housing nearly 3 years to fit a boiler. A boiler. I won the case, I got paid out a few years ago. But my point is, how many emails, phone calls do you think went on in that time before I even got solicitors involved? Huh? So this is my point. You've got like the halfway in or not even on the fence or not even so what halfway type of people that may speak a good game. Oh yeah, music, boom, 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 yeah, I want to boom, boom, boom. But then when it comes to come together as a collective, then going back to, you know, the matrix, so to speak, then you wonder why it's the same shit going on. As in, nothing ain't going on. People like to chase their tails, they like to do everything else, but upgrade their brain and come together as a people. And as I say, either blatantly partition from the gang as a big unit of people and then leave the rest of the Zombieland variants, or fight fire with fire and tear this fucking shit down and then re-erect a better world for those that we're going to leave behind and the children. You mean to tell me I have not been contacted by one podcast? All these people have contacted, but all I'm trying to say is, think about what I'm saying to you, how crazy this world is. They've only attentive to, oh, let me chase that money up that's owed and blah, blah, blah. And we're going to buy it from the other people because that person didn't finalize the debt that was owed. So now we're going to do our bazillion phone calls. Oh, we know how to press the number to get his dial on the phone. Oh, we're not going to listen to and disregard anything that is, when it comes to the actual numbers, the matrix, the script code. How is it that you can only care and you just can't, you can't break the MK Ultra mode that's in your mind? I find it beyond fascinating. I can't, there's not even a word, unless it's in my old ancestral tongue. There is not a word listen, I'm at ad nauseum. Beyond ad nauseum, yeah? Again, I don't mind making it. That's why I don't even make. That's why I've just been doing RadioCasts. What's the point? Again, I'm not trying to whinge. It's just like, come on, man. Come on. Shout out to Dr. Savage. Not saying he's not busy or that he's not going to get back to me. So I'm not trying to say hasty. Left a message under his Sutton the other day, under his community wall post. He is great when it comes to, noting biblical stuff and other people as well, but the biblical stuff and the numerology and the Gematria and whatever and forecasting stuff and blah, 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 blah. So I said, the doctor situation over here. I didn't go into so many words, but I said, Bob, check out XYZ. I'd love to see if you got any extra additionals and components to add. Just like I could go on to one of Zach's videos or at Zach on my community wall and say, boom, 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 boom. Where are these people? Why, as a collective, we can't gel together properly? Shout out to See Through the Script. See Through the Script, he's now on 20,000 subscribers. Now, I've mentioned See Through the Script. Shout out to my boy from America, across the way, across the pond. It doesn't take a thing to say, wow, check out other people, whoever it doesn't have to be me. Check them out. Again, I'm not here for likes or subscribes in that kind of way, but isn't it interesting for a year and a half that my subscribers have only gone up to 1,530, then it goes back down to 1,510, then it fluctuates up to now is 1,520, then it will go back down, then it... But you lot are getting the views. So even if I only got one subscriber because you said, my community wall post, look, man, go and check out my boy over there or girl or whoever it is. Boom, 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 boom. You ain't gonna lose no subscribers. Under my videos, how many people do you see me tag them under my videos on community wall posts? Because you're not gonna get all the breadcrumbs, jewels and gems and pieces of the puzzle all from me. Although I am somebody that goes around panoramically, then obviously I have to assess, make sense of XYZ and then, say what I say and then partially obviously regurgitate in my own way sometimes XYZ. Like, come on, man. This is fucking good. Again, all the auditors, especially in the UK, it's like, come on, man. This is fucking crazy. Look at all the knife situations that I've put out. Clearly showing you pattern recognition. Same numbers, whether it's organic and they're reporting on it in the news and or Alayakbar, driving into people, stabbing people, at the local nursery or the high street. Look at all the glitching stuff and hack. We saying you're going to listen though if they do some type of fallout and really turn off the cash machine or the tills so you can't buy food. Oh, it's been off for a month. Maybe I should have listened to I can't go on YouTube now. They turned off the internet or the YouTube. Oh, I should have downloaded those videos from Audio Oracle or whoever else. Well, that's on you, innit? That's what I say. I can only do so much. A simple concept. Many hands make light work. Come on. The person I was just speaking to, authority type on the phone, I just had to put the phone down. What are you saying? You can't break the mold, like you've got the boss right behind you, busting your chops, busting your balls. Hear him on the phone, oh, I can't have any, I haven't got any political views and blah, 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 no political. Do you care about the numbers that matter, or are you only attentive to, oh, that money's owed over there, and oh, blah, blah, blah. As I said to him, what, morgue, mortuary, mortgage, debt, dead. Funny how all those words are so close to. So what are you saying? A little bit of Owen now, what are you saying? That's going to follow me on to my next life. Suckle the bumper clot. You think these little earthly shenanigans and Jesuit hood matrix, you know, another certified hood classic. Now, obviously, I'm no incel or against fucking being a people person. I'm a people person, goddammit. But how hard is it to be a fucking, you know, in the collective when you motherfuckers are so bumbleclot distant? That's why sometimes I have to shout, because you're so far in your consciousness. Oh my God. This is bizarre, man. It truly is the Twilight Zone for another 201. The Twilight Zone. Oh, come on. How many views should all of those Michael Mosley videos that not because I put it out, but that information? How many views? In a sane world, it should be on the news. Then somebody else, you know, another decoder or whoever else, or, you know, some philosophizer and whatever else should be getting on board with, oh, wow, boom, 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 and oh, shit. Archangel 69, St. Michael Archangel. Dr. Michael Mosley goes missing 75 days after his birthday. St. Michael equals 75. SAAINT. Michael equals 75. St. Michael. Doctor also equals 75. Missing 45. TV Doctor 45. The Cave Complex, another CC, Masonry, Police People, Order Society. Again, Masonry, 33 degrees in Masonry. Yeah, so CC, Cave Complex. Anyway, The Abyss equals 45. Again, missing 45. TV Doctor and Ritual equals 45. Not to mention the rest that I've already put out. And even a piece that I ain't even put out yet. And I might not even be bothered to put it out. Because those that are already up to speed, that pull the finger out, that may or may not even leave the odd comment, or you don't even have to be a content creator, they've already took on board the rule of thumb. And we know and we know why they're not going to be calling somebody like what is his name? Jason Rothwell. Jason Rothwell, the psychic national treasure in the UK that apparently found Nicola Bulley after she went missing damn near 3 weeks. Like a fool. How comes he wasn't flown straight to Greece to look for Michael Mosley then, if he's so psychic? I'm not saying that you can't have psychic ability and, you know what I mean, and premonitions. I'm just saying he's full of shit. And over here we're not Notre Dameasses either. Yeah, we've been forecasting events, scenarios, and if we're not forecasting, we can, for the most part, 90%, 100% can say, wow, that's why the news is what it is on that day. Soon as Michael Mosley came up, I said, oh, he ain't coming back more than likely. I'm gonna 90% he ain't coming back. 67 years old. Freemasonry equals 67. Human sacrifice, blood sacrifice 67. I said, oh. And then if they find him on a day of a numerology of 59, Michael Mosley equals 59, and Freemasonry equals 59, kill equals 59. Think about fallen angel. If he fell down, he doesn't have to have slipped from a height. But my point is, if he, you know, the heat stroke, he fell down. And also think about heat. Hell, hot, hell, heat stroke, Saint Michael, Archangel, who's appointed as, you know, the general, if you may, for God's army. After the fallen angel Lucifer said, fuck that, I don't want to be anointed as a general or whatever, fuck God's army. Boom. Then he's going to reign on earth. So think about the symbology. Fallen, fell down, fallen angel, who's going against XYZ, and then they take out the general symbolically because the evil's reigning on this plane. Why? Because you got Zombieland variants. Oh, my name's what's that guy's name the other week? Mum, the football guy. He deleted his channel. He wanted to rip my heart out like it was some apocalypto movie and hold it up to the sun. Remember that? I made the video about the guy Satan, the Hollywood Bollywood film. And you got the guy that did he done maybe mainly for football, and he done reviews for movies, but his name was Angry Rant Man, an Indian fella. Yeah? And all the stuff clearly showing, wow. And that's what I'm saying. Even if it's not fucking nefarious, clearly, just like you could say the silver line that connects you, you know, with your spirit and your body, there's also tentacles or strings attached with this number system and what's magnetized around you. So you might be prone to be caught up in, maybe you might get kidnapped or go missing because your name equals 45. Or you might be the kidnapper because your name equals 45. And how you might be polarized in nature to be the kidnapper, or not polarized like that, you just want to get on with your thing, but then you end up in the madness because you know what I mean? Because you're maybe more prone to, but then understanding how they Wax and Wane deploy the news and the movies when they do it, we're understanding the Wax and Wane cycles of why they will amplify and do stuff when they do stuff on whatever day or time of the week, time of the year, the season. Yeah? Very easy to understand. I don't need a fucking you know, like a chalk and a fucking board doing a fucking 10-mile long equation to say, oh, that's why Michael went missing that day, or like, what? Really? Come on. Do you know what 1 add 1 is? Let me go back to my old school self. Yeah? Are you potty trained in logics? How long did it take you to, you know, before, you know, running around, you're learning stuff? How long did it take you to ride a bike? Can you ride it with no stabilizers? You think they give you movies like The Matrix showing you a script code and a bazillion, how many other movies showing you the same shit in a different way? Or that's not even on that, but if you know what you're looking at in the scene of the movie, oh, look, you see that in the background, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? All the racial divide, all the terrorism, all the fucking okey pokey, you know, needles, especially since 2020, all the hacking stuff. That's what I've been saying the other day. At bare minimum, it should be £1 million for all the gaslighting and fuckery. How can I not go online and be like, oh, let me find the mental health abuse damages check, please? Yeah, let me sign up for that. Yeah. How is that not a worldwide thing? Anthony Fauci, all these people, they should be fugitives on the run, if not in jail, if not under the jail, if not capital punishment, as I already said. I should have a fucking, I'm going to get to the comments in a second because I haven't been looking at the screen. I see there's 7 in there. Give me 30 seconds. Again, I should have an app for capital punishment. Right now, I'm 5,000 in the queue. Yeah? By next week, 3,000, whatever. Yeah? Go there when there's about 100 in the queue. Bam. Let me go and give 2 clapping Boris Johnson's head and whoever else. You see what I'm saying to you? What's going on? You lot are long. What are you saying? You can't pull up and say, oh, yes, Audio Oracle, I heard that track, man. You made that one. I like that one. Maybe do this and that on that one. Boom, 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 boom. What are you saying? You're all into music, but you can't. But yet you quickly big up XYZ, but going like, you know, or you want to work with whoever else. But then going like, yeah, man, you want to be, you know, collectively working and build something, you know, like Hospitality Records and all of that, you know, build a movement. But then how can you build a movement and treat people like how you treat people like myself? And then society at large, and then, you know what I mean? And then why I've been in isolation for 10 years. That's why I made that song, Room Reader. I'm quickly going back to, I'm going to get to the comments in a moment. And quickly going back to, as a reminder, I explained it before, but I'm going to quickly say it again. Remember the welfare check that I had from the housing that cares about fitting your boiler in time? It took them nearly 3 years to fit my boiler. Imagine if I was an old person. Think about it. Imagine right now, if my window was open, imagine I'm talking, doing a live stream. Somebody phones the housing. The next day I get a phone call. Oh, we're doing a welfare check. Huh? This is a couple of months ago. The boiler situation was about 3 years ago. After 3 years of waiting for the boiler. Won the case, got money. Yeah? And don't think that I got what I should have been paid. I got 3 bags. £3,000. Do you think it should have not been about 10,000? All these sociopathic, narcissistic scumbags, unknowingly and or knowingly, that allow the madness to ensue. Small scales, bigger picture, in your slipstream. Collectively, hive mind collective. And I'm so glad I'm not in their dumbass type of hive mind collective. So again, phone him out for welfare? Then, after talking to them, a couple of days later, then I get a letter that wasn't meant for me. It was meant for the person that basically it was a letter talking about noise or something like that. Then they have to, like, you know, detail down, document dates. If it, you know, goes on, then they can, you know, take action if, you know, if the music or, you know, I'm playing loud music for too long, or if I'm talking loud for too long, or the window's open, I'm just talking normally like right now. Because I wasn't going extreme. And my point is, was that somebody that actually knew and said, oh, fuck him? Or somebody that was, oh my God, he's talking out the box. What is this? I like my Netflix and chilling. Or I like being on lockdown. What is he talking about? No, let me clap like a seal at 8 o'clock. Let me get in my car and beep the horn. No, thank you, NHS. Oh, next week. Oh, when you do that other choreographed, you know, you was all doing Running Man and doing all that stuff. I thought you saw 1 million bodies the other day, but you got time to do TikTok challenge, miming with the videos, you know, singing and dancing and stuff. Oh, let me turn into a seal. And a monkey. Monkey see, monkey do. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks, TED Talks in 2010, Bill Gates, who said, this is in 2010, 2011. He said, we need there's too many people. We need a natural pandemic or man-made, and we could do a good job with vaccines. Oh, thanks, Bill Gates. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Are you taking the piss? Oh, the sky's green, Audio Oracle. Oh, yeah, it's green. The sky's green. Oh, chemtrails is for my benefit. Oh, I can't wait for it to rain. I can get it pouring into my pores of my skin. It's going to go into the fruit and veg, the cows and whatever they eat, the sheep and whatnot. Oh, I'm eating the meat. Oh, thank you. How about all the E numbers and all the bollocks that they put into the food? How about how they pump up the food, like the chickens, they can't walk. You know, they've just been born 2 weeks later. You know, their weight is so big, they can't even walk around. They're sitting in their own shit. You know, the pigs are eating each other. They're all in shit. Oh, thank you. oh, thanks. Oh, you injected them. Oh, that's a nice big fat of meat. Oh, it looks all pink and nice. Oh, it's got a happy cow smiling on the product pack. Oh, it's a happy cow. Oh, yeah, the cow was happy. Mourning for 6 months to a year because you took his fucking child away to kill it for veal for people to eat. You fucking piece of shit cunts. And this is why. And this is why they love you to wine and dine in all the differentials to basically keep you coming back to this realm and this fuckery and this madness, because they're time lords and warlocks. I'm going to get to the comments in one moment, I promise. Just another minute. I'm going to finish off with this welfare part, and I promise I'm coming. I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm just going into my zone, because this is fucking absolutely beyond ridiculous. And I haven't even gone intricately with everything that I said today. And other scenarios showing the same shit rehashed, whether it's to do with music, whether it's to do with, you know, officials, authority types. So imagine speaking to the manager. saying, wow, yeah, I'm getting this letter now, you know, with the noise and whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Surely you sent that to me on purpose just to try and get me bent out of shape. You ain't going to get me this time. Oh, no, no, no. Not today, Satan. Not today. You know like that? Because you remember, you got to remember how it's in the air and then, you know, it's like it's in people. You know what I mean? And then they're all singing that dance in some way, shape or form. Them times I'm on a whole different song, on a whole different verse. I'm chanting and I'm singing. Yeah? Again, verse, chorus, universe. You're in the chorus of the music, vibration, frequency. So imagine that. After talking to this person saying, wow, you guys need to pay me more money. I'm sure you can go into your safe right now and send me some money right now. You lot have been gaslighting, wasting my time, mental abuse. Yeah? You think that's not a piss thing? Then, after saying, wow, you know what? I think I'm going to do a whole new solicitor thing with you guys. Can I get a subject access request, please, so I can get transcripts from all my phone calls? And also note, they didn't want to give me my transcripts so many years back when the boiler situation was going on. Do you know how many times I was asking them, can I get the... And then when I got the letter, I was praying on them saying, listen, you guys better hurry up, you know. It's better for you to do it out of court. You fucker. Yeah? So since that phone call now this year with the welfare stuff, spoke to the manager of the housing, waste of time, going around in circles, saying, you know, saying the same old shit, broken record, wasting kilojoules, because that's what they like you to do, grind you down and waste kilojoules, because then you're more subservient, right? When you're docile, beaten to a pulp mentally, yeah? They ring me back from the section that deals with complaints and whatever. Break it down to this individual who's supposed to then send the subject access request form. We're now 6 months later, we're in June. Do you think I've had a subject access request form? Hell no! Do you think I'm gonna waste my time to ring back for a fucking form? Now let's check these comments. Yeah? Right, so let's put them on the screen. Oh, we started off with Justine. Shout out to Justine. Shout out to my sister there. Much love and wholeness. He says, hi audio, just listening while I walk to the shop. All right, man. Hope you get your goodness. Or what you need to get. Or when I say goodness, you can only say that so much, right? Whether you're vegetarian or vegan or not, because the whole shit is fucked up. But yeah, hope you get some whatever you're looking for, and hope you get your munch on. Right, so who's next? We got Frequency. Hey audio, much love. Shout out to you on yours, wholeness and love and light. Yeah. Next comment says, most of us are socially awkward. Networking can be difficult. And remember, we're in high times of narcissism just because of the me factor of, oh, you know, Facebook. And that's whether you're a full-blown content creator or not. You know what I mean? There's pros and cons with everything, but just know there is like, I mean, I've already just said it. I don't want to go over myself today. It's not one of those days too much. I'm only going to just kind of say it one time. So let's get this one. Link with Enchanted Life Path YouTube. He's onto it as well. I think, let me get a screenshot of that. Is he English? I might be already subscribed to him, but you know what? Let me double check, because you know YouTube's full of shit. Whether it's comments and all of that scenario, if you know what I'm talking about, you know, or you know, you'll update, but then or you'll even go into a different account and then you get different features. No, as I already broke down, I get that sometimes they don't deploy it everywhere straight away, but then after a while, you say, okay, like, shouldn't this not be everywhere yet? I don't know, man. It's just weird, man. And as I say, sometimes you're still connected, but not connected, because you'll go and resubscribe, but then the notification is already on. You didn't have to touch the notification, even though you thought, oh, I thought I was subscribed. I hit the subscribe, but then it shows you that, oh, it's straight to the bell. You know what I mean? Like, and as I say, a big part of this, they leave it fucked up on purpose. Yeah, they probably make a script like it, so that's how it works. They want it to work like that, because they know how annoying it is, and it doesn't mean that you have to be you know, breaking the mold and going against the grain. You know what I mean? Because it affects everybody. Yeah. I can't, oh my God, I can't express to you how much I hate these platforms. I hate them. That's why I hardly use them. Haven't been on Facebook for the last so many months. I'm only on and off that for so long, you know what I mean? Like a month or two, then I'll, you know, delete the app and then I'll re-download it later on, you know what I mean? Fuck, the only thing with YouTube, because it's YouTube, you know what I mean? But really, there should have been a whole big exodus of people leaving this platform. How many fucking times over? Tell me about fucking Jesuit tube. Right, next. Flat motherfucking power. Shout out to Q-Tracks 100. Let me get that comment up. Yeah, man. Flat motherfucking power. Flat motherfucking power. Oh, and if you didn't know, I did catch. I don't know if did I mention it the other day. I might have mentioned it the other day. I'm not going to go into it. I did. Situation with Brother Sanchez and somebody called Bobby Knight that was going on recently. But I did find it interesting that. Now again, I'm not homophobic, but the fact that his best friend or a main friend, basically somebody that was like almost maybe gonna get into the limelight with music and maybe doing production for, you know, artists and stuff. I know Brother Sanchez was kind of around there, or his collective crew or whatever at a time. Remember 2 Chainz and all of that type of stuff. But apparently, the tranny friend of Bobby Knight was at one of the P Diddy parties. I said, what? And I'm thinking, okay, I'm not going to say that the Jason Bashir guy, if you know what I'm talking about, can't remember the name of his channel, it's like Archaic, something like that. And then Sanchez found out that he was a pedo. He kidnapped a 12-year-old girl probably about 20 years ago. This white guy on YouTube. I said, wow. But then when Sanchez was interviewing him, basically he had maybe an interview with him before, but then people giving information, emails or whatever. But then he still had another interview with him while knowing that. And then somebody else was like, right, why would you, you know what I mean? Blah, 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 blah. So I thought that was interesting. A bit more to it. I can't remember all the details. As I say, I'm not going into it all right now. Anyway, even if I didn't know all the details, but interesting to say the least, right? So very, very interesting. So yeah, right. Much love. I hear you. It's all programming. Let's get to that one. Q-Tracks goes on to say, hey, does anybody want to come up? You know, should I put the... Let's put it in the chat, right? As I normally do. Very few has come up and, you know, coming up and have your say. Shout out to those that have. Again, you don't have to come up and show your face. But, you know, I'm not up here to hear the sound of my own voice. Like, fucking hell. The whole point of these streams is for what? The obvious thing. So, that's all a fraud, all those big labels. They all small labels for the big labels. They're all small labels for the big labels. Bang on your pots and pans. Exactly. NHS, right? Clap your hands like a seal. Right, you're on my PS4 now. Full blast. All right. Do you know, I need to re-get a PS4 actually. I had one, but some deaths was going on. And then one that was a bit extra close with what was happening. It was my ex-girlfriend. She died of cancer. And man, found out a few years ago. And there's some more stuff, connections going on there. But and as I say, you think they have more than likely got a cure already, and then you know, to be misdiagnosed, obviously either by accident because they didn't have the tools to find stuff properly, or it was purposely misdiagnosed, and then they say, you know, acid reflux, and then before you know it, you've got 6 months to live, 6 weeks. Oh, cheers. Oh, thanks. But of course, we can have vaccines readily available for COVID. and or probably bird flu and the new swine flu. I mean, come on. Oh, these people cannot be trusted, man. None of these people can be trusted. Pfizer, this one, that one, all the news anchors, you know what I mean? Politicians. I mean, these people just need to go. They need to go. Along with the Zombieland variants. You all need to go, man. You make life hell, a misery, unnecessary. But hey, it is what it is, so let's keep it moving. Can only do and say so much. Yeah, so that's what I was going to say. What did I have last? I'm going to get one back, though. I'll buy one back this year. I haven't been, because I got rid of it because I was going to buy a PS6, and I'm like, what is Sony doing? I mean, you've already fucking made PSVR 2 basically now available for PC consumers. Now, I don't care about that. I'm on about, yeah, can we get a new Wipeout VR? And I'm not talking about rehashed, redone from old games like the last one that they did, and then they made it into VR on PSVR 1. If you know how much I love Wipeout, sitting in the cockpit, you're hovering in the ship, you're in the race. I call it like it's like a futuristic Mario Kart. Oh my God. And when I'm telling you the speed, hey, hey, oh my God. I can't wait to jump back in the cockpit. Oh my God. I can't wait. And the only reason why I haven't been bothered is because the world, when I look into the world and the deaths that's been happening, and you know, you just kind of close off a little bit extra, you know what I mean? Even though, you know, there's something extra, but, you know, it's just like, it's like, fucking hell, man. Really? Of all the people to take, could you not take, you know, all these politicians? Why did you have to take that individual? Can she not be, you know, still here doing her thing? And other duties, if you know what I'm saying, without me going into it. Motherly duties, yeah? Fucking hell. So yeah, that's the extra time. Child together and whatnot. But yeah, fucking hell. So I'm not impressed with any of the games on PlayStation 6 thus far. It's like, okay, what? Like, what? Like, the only one I will come back for when it comes to flat screen, because I'm more of a VR, virtual reality person. The only one I'll come back for, and the other thing, look how much fun PC users can have. They've been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 in VR. You know, you get all the modders, they mod the game. You can play as a whole different character, or, you know, that's not even in the game. I'm going to be Superman in fucking GTA 5. I'm going to walk around as, you know, fucking Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. Like, I want some of that shit. I want to have some extra fun. But now you just look down on this one console that you given your time to for this long, and it's like, is this how Sony treats people? You didn't bring none of the good games for PSVR 1, you know, redo them, or, you know, for the new PSVR? You gotta be fucking kidding me. You need a oops upside your head. You need a oops upside your head. I need a oops upside your head. I need a oops, yeah? Gots to be a fool. You get me? Like, what in the world? All the money you lot get. What are you saying? Oh, we're shutting down those studios, those ones that made Drive Club. Do you know how much I love Drive Club VR? Why did you shut down Drive Club VR? Oh my God. And if you know about Drive Club, because I had that on flat screen and VR. And the rain on the flat screen was ridiculous. Like, that's one of the best weather conditioned games you're ever gonna play. Drive Club flat screen. VR, they didn't have the weather system in there, but it was still the same thing. Yeah? What was the other one I used to love? Oh my God. And I had the gun, the aim controller. If you've never played it, play Doom VR. When you're just kind of like you're in hell type of thing, or wherever you are in some world and it's all hell. And man, the slow-mo, oh yeah, just the kills I used to do on that, man. Oh, yo. And then you hit the slow-mo button. And then you've got a teleport button. You can walk around normally, but you've got a teleport button and it slows down. So when you're doing certain kills and all the gore and the head or the limbs are exploding, and then you know what I mean? And I'm doing it stylish. You know what I mean? Zap over there, aim gun behind my back. You know what I mean? Or say you point the gun in front of you, and then you bring your arm up, so then and then you put the gun so you're shooting behind your head. Oh man, I am telling you, and the thing as well, the scale. Like if you're used to just playing a flat screen, listen, I'm telling you, when you see scale of things in VR, from characters that are normal size to a big giant or some, a crazy ass building or mountain that you have to go in. Like when you actually look up, you're like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, shit. I wonder, oh my God. And lastly, before we move on to the next comment, you can see how enthusiastic I am, right? I fucking love it. Yeah. But I've been so put off because of what they're doing. And we know they like to put out cowboy games now, in the sense of we'll give you a half-baked or underbaked, not even half-baked game. Then they put all these paywalls and stuff like that, and then you're playing a broken game. Oh, I bought Cyberpunk, I had to wait 3-4 years for it to work properly. Like what? And that was by the numbers, the delay and all the bugs, that was by design. Just like Death Stranding, Hideo Kojima of Metal Gear Solid 5, Death Stranding. Do you think that he didn't know there was going to be a lockdown? Oh yeah, Death Stranding comes out. I mean, come on, man. But anyway, have you played Resident Evil 7 in VR? Resident Evil 7 in VR. Oh my God. Do you know how many months it took me to get used to that game before I was like, okay, I'm okay now? As in the sense of like, I'm not bammy. You know what I mean? I'm not too scaredy cat. You know what I mean? When I first started, it took me over 6 months. Listen, I'll be at a corner thinking, right, do I want to walk down there yet? Do I want to go down there? And I'm telling you now, if you've played it in normal screen, flat screen, no, you haven't played it. You haven't played it. I'm sorry, you haven't. All the DLC content, which is great. And also, they made Resident Evil 8, aka Resident Evil Village. They purposely made it. You can even find them, the developers. Oh, we made it not as scary as 7. I've never played Resident Evil 7. And I'm put off just for the fact it's way too arcadey looking. And you took out how scary that come on. Listen, when Resident Evil 9 comes out, please tell me I can play that game. And it's really scary. Yeah? I'm telling you, if you don't know about the Baker family, you put in Resident Evil 7 VR and let me know how you get on. Yo. I've got the VR on. I'm listening. I've got the coffee table. I'm jumping back. Take off the thing, the coffee table's kicked over to the side. Yo, yo, that is the best, man. Let me get a cigarette to smoke. That is the best. I'm telling you. I don't want to give too much away if you haven't played it, but I'm telling you, please play that game in VR. Play Doom in VR. What else did I used to like? There's a couple more other games. Hey, and another thing, Sony, I swear, if these pendejo, when I get it back, when I'm ready, if I go to my library and all my games aren't there, because you know they like to retract stuff, or so, you know what I mean? Because I heard something was going on in the last so many months. I said, yo, if they, and this is the other thing, that's how they get to buy you off. Because I'm somebody, I like digital media. All that disky stuff, that's all long. I'll just download it, done. You know what I mean? Make space if you ain't got space, and then I can re-download it digitally. You know, fuck all that, after is the disc gonna get scratched, or you know what I mean, or physical, I need to walk to the shop, long. You just download it digitally, done. But the fact that they can now be like, well, you know what, we're gonna retract that game. You can't play it anymore. What? No, I want to play the game still. Like, why are you? What the fuck's going on? Oh, that developer they had to falling out with Sony, and the license that they have, and we got no. So that's why I'm in two minds. Shit, maybe I should just buy a disc, as well as still do digital download. So I'll just have the disc, never play it unless I have to via the disc. Yeah, but yeah, if you're not VR, please do it, because it's a whole nother level for your sensory, and really being immersed. Yeah, like you can't. What's the other one? Borderlands. Yeah, Borderlands VR. I was playing Borderlands VR as well. That was a good one. Also, check out. Is it Walter? What was it called again? Basically, it's a game where somewhere in the future, not too far, basically they can see memories of your thoughts, and then you can go into the person's thoughts and see what was going on. And this person, they came back from like the Gulf War. You got Bush on the TV, and there's a suicide in the house. And I've only played the demo. It was called the Walter something. What was it called again? You can play it flat or VR. And imagine when you go to the fridge, what was it again? Was it? Oh man, what was the number? It was in relation to mental health, whatever the number that I'm forgetting right now. But if you look on the fridge, I said, wow, would you look at that? And we pointed out before, you can find the Gematria stuff, the numerology, how they put it in the games. Even fucking, quick sidebar, even, it might have changed it now, but Call of Duty, is it 238 when you jump out the plane with the war zone? Yeah, because you're going to go and kill people. Murder, death, kill, cancel, destroy, found dead, collapse, etc. Yeah, equals 38. That's why you jump out the plane at 238. I said, I see what you did there. Yeah, but anyway, on the fridge, the day that he sees the doctor, what is it, man? It might be, oh man, what is the date, man? Suicide, mental health, the numbers 34, 43, 47, 61. Man, whatever it was, because I remember I'm sure it was January. I had to go and see the shrink. Yeah, but yeah, very interesting. And when you're inside the memory, things are glitching around as well. Like, it's pretty cool how it looks. But it feels slightly spooky in there. You got to go into the basement, look around the house. I was like, okay, this is a game I could get into. Does anybody want to do this with me? I'm going to really get into it. I started it. I put up it's called the Cold Tapes. Last segue, then we're going to go through the rest of the comments. It's called the Cold Tapes. There was something in the Sun News the other day, and it said, and I put it up a post on the community wall post, and they said, oh, do you think you're a good detective like, Luther, Idris, what's his last name? Idris. What's his last name? Luther, Idris, right? He's in Hobbs and Shaw, the black guy. Anyway, so Idris, Luther, and then obviously think about, Columbo. I like to use Columbo on my thumbnails. But anywho, they said, oh, you've got to, go through all these tapes, these recording tapes, and then, listen to the detective, and then they're going to be talking to whoever was around these people or person that died, that happened in Antarctica. Also got me thinking, like, what was that thing that had Jodie Foster recently? What was it called? True Detective. If you watch True Detective, that was in Antarctica, right? But anyway, what I thought was funny, how many tapes do you have to go through? 83 tapes. Murder 83. I said, come on. Is this whole thing going to be Gematria based? Am I going to be able to use the skills that I've now acquired since 2016 via the community, and of course Zachary K. Hubbard of Gematria Effect News 25? Am I going to be able to use, like I'm Taken, Liam Nielsen? I've acquired a certain set of skills. Am I going to be able to? So anyway, my point is, you could win £10,000. Now, I don't know if it's going to be split between the winners or each individual wins £10,000, but you need to put in, all entries need to be in early September. I can't remember the exact date. You can listen to stuff on YouTube. Just type in Cold Tapes. They put the entries in there, or if you've got Spotify, yeah, and you can find out how you maybe need to sign up, etc. But do you want to be in to win 10,000? So my point is, again, going back to the reason why I've made this. How is there's people in and out of the community that have seen the post that haven't said X, Y, Z. Right, let me jump onto that. Boom, 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 boom. As I say, my friend, old school one that I sent the music to, I had to remind him. I said, yeah, have you started the cold tapes yet? You know, time's ticking, yeah? Meanwhile, in the same convo, before the reminder, when I first said to him, oh yeah, man, I was thinking about doing some TV show type of stuff and blah, blah, blah. My sister's on it. My sister's the type of person, she wants me and her to go to, you know, like a murder mystery house for the day or for the night. Yeah, yeah. Yeah? So I'm just saying, you say to people, get on board, you know, you can maybe stock market or the sports, you know, my same friend, he will come and tell me, oh yeah, man, I went done some betting slips, and I'm like, okay, have you been also doing any Gematria? Oh, no. How long have I been telling or showing, I mean, in the community? It's like, come on, man. So people will go, oh, I need some money, or I'm a bit busted, a bit down today, I'm a bit dire straits, whatever. But then you can't get together as two people or a collective, 5, 10, 100, 1,000, and really try and knock the ball out the park. Oh yeah, man, I want to make music and build up a foundation, but yet these same individuals can't even come on my fucking channel. But you can see me in their live streams, but they can't even go on my music channel and be like, yeah, that tune that you made, or that one, boom, 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 boom. And I'm happily, readily available to send you stems, the bones, skeleton of the tune, and you can do your own take or a remix on the tune. But lo and behold, if it was somebody called Veek, you know, an artist or whatever in the drum and bass world, you know, JSM Radio, oh my God, Veek made a new song and he sent me some stems, or I'm going to send him some stems and blah, blah, blah. You'll big me up though when you see me in your live stream. Oh, did you hear the mix? I put a mix, you know, a DJ. Put the link in the stream the other day. Do you think anybody said to me, oh yeah, I listened to that mix the other day that you said, nice one. Now you get the odd folk that will say that. Big up to them. But I'm on about people that will go like, yeah man, just make a movement and boom, 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 what can we do for, you know, and try and get our little corner in the movement of music and drum and bass, whatever. So again, I'm sorry if I am a X Factor hopeful, all my tones are off, all my beats are off, and it's so bad that you can't even leave constructive criticism. Again, you don't even have to be into the genre of music. Somebody could say, oh, that heavy metal song there, even though I'm very eclectic, I listen to all sorts, but you know, I could still give them constructive criticism without being horrible. I'm being very sincere. Why is this so hard? I find it fascinating. So that's why I'm going to quickly circle, and I'm going to keep last thing I'm going to say, then I'm going to continue through the comments. So that's why I say, you've got individuals that are ready to rip your heart out, hold it up to the sun, call you a whole bag of madness, dox themselves. There's my phone number. That's the area that I'm at right now. This pussy online, blah, blah, blah. Chatting shit, and this person hasn't even watched the video to know what it entails. You watched it for 2 nanoseconds, and again, of course, I'm talking about Angry Rant Man, Satan, the Bollywood movie that came out, and then how it all factors in, and you know what I mean? Again, he reviews football when he was alive, and this person that came wanting to rip out my heart, that the videos are still up, you can go and see them. Just the other day, about a month ago, yeah? This person was into football. Then I'm showing him, you got the channel, Script Unveiled. He put out who was going to win, what was it, Manchester, Liverpool, before whoever won the game. So, like, who's the one running amok? The people that own the football team? That this person wants to come and rip my heart out and hold it up to the sun. Oh, thank you, Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea. But the person and people that's showing you boom, boom, boom. But now you can't break the mold of your brain conditioning and MK Ultra programming And that's why it's a shit show in all manner, in all manner of things and all the differentials. Yeah? It's amazing to me. And that's why I'm documenting it. And I'm trying to say, hey, am I the only one seeing this? And all I'm getting is reconfirmation of nobody cares. Ultimately. And those that even remotely or slightly do, oh, what can I do about it? Oh, what can I do? You know, like, still happily in their bubble wrap of comfort. Yeah? While the world goes to shit. And we're just getting molested in our minds with the MK Ultra programming. Obviously, some more than others. Obviously, some more than me. You know what I mean? Not trying to say I'm all this or I'm on some, running at optimum or I'm special. I'm just saying, wake up. So, bam. Next comment. Q-Tac says, bang 'em. Let me skip that one. Life eats life, I'm afraid. Q-Track said, life eats life. Yeah, this is it. It's all part of the food chain, right? And this is it. You got the bad bacteria, the psychopaths running the show. And as I say, things are meant to be balanced. It just seems, especially in the Western world anyway, it just seems very off balance in the Western world. Now, I'm not saying that these people may not, give to charity and do, some type of karma stuff. But think about the tally of wickedness, bloodshed, lies and deception, all the inflation, all the fuckery that they put onto the people, wasting your time voting. Think about, come on, man. This is just crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy, man. And the way nobody's got the time to break the mold. Oh, I'm at work, I'm talking to on the phone. Oh, I can't. Well, I'm political. Oh, I can't write anything down. Don't get it twisted. Some people will write down. Some people I speak to, however I was spoken to them, literally in life or on the phone. Sometimes they even ring me back. What was that you said? So yeah, you may got the odd one that's like, wow, do you know what, that was so interesting? But as I say, needles in a haystack that reach the moon. Yeah? And it's not many needles for each individual like myself and whatever type of collective like the Gematria community or whatever that's trying to shine light on XYZ. No, it's one needle that represents all of us in, a stack load upon stack load of haystacks that, reaches past the moon and the sun. Yeah? And the local celestial bodies floating around. In whatever part of that haystack is the needle of all of us. One needle. One. Not a few and many scattered around. One needle represents us. That's how bad it is. And as I keep saying before we go to the next comment, always remember, the Zombieland variants outnumber us at an exponential alarming rate. For every one of us, there's a bazillion of them. And by tomorrow, it's 2 bazillion to 1. Yo, again, there's a link. Does anybody want to come up here? I even lit my cigarette yet. Let me light my cigarello. Because this shit is fucking crazy. Again, this was just a on the fly stream. Just wanted to say some things, but not want to sound whingy. I know I'm not going off like I can do. Just want to keep it just right, and get a bit of laugh, bit of joke, but in all seriousness, hello. So, next comment. It's how the world is. After the K-Trax 100, who said, life eats life, I'm afraid. It goes on to say, it's how the world is. This is it. And that's why I say, because it's so blatant of the madness, that's why we should be able to easily part off. We should be fully exempt from the madness, living elsewhere on the stationary plane. We shouldn't be under their tent of Jesuit matrix scripted madness. We shouldn't be under that circus of madness. You know what I mean? We should be elsewhere. Am I chatting shit? I lie? Am I chatting shit? Come on, man. And that's why when you come with a certain type of truth, don't expect any growth really from it. You're lucky to get growth. You know, 20K. See through the script. Wow, 20,000. Them times I reported so long ago, oh, he was on 7,000. 2 months before that, you know, so many months ago at the beginning of the year, it was 3,000. Wow, 5-6 months later, he's on 20,000 now? I mean, come on. And as I say, he puts out great videos. I love the way he puts it together. Great editing skills, how he shows stuff. He breaks it down before getting to the Gematria, and then he shows you the Gematria and the numerology and stuff. So shout out to him. If you haven't subscribed to him, you can find him under my videos. If it doesn't, you know, on the search bar, if it doesn't come up, see through the script. And it's THRU, one word, see through the script. Right, so slow down, bro. Oh, you'll play. But this is why I've aided myself with not even making videos with how. Think about how I'll churn out videos, my friend. You think there's not a bazillion videos I should have not made, you know, I should have made in the last 6 weeks? Loads! But then after a while, here and there, of course, I turned a blind eye to it so much. Only looking back in, oh, that's going on. I haven't even looked at the news for a week or two. You know what I mean? Properly, but I might look in, oh, that's going on. Or, as I explained before, I will look at, you know, like notifications will pop down. So I might not even watch that video just from the notification or whoever else. I'll be like, oh, okay, that's going on. All right, interesting. And that's it. That's all I need because I know where the rest is basically going. Yeah? Because I'm up to speed. I'm allowed to do that. I'm valid to do that. If you're not up to speed, well, it's on you. Yeah? So, yeah, I know, man. You got to, you know, look out for your self-health. Because remember, health is wealth. And that's why they like to, you know, have the destruction of your health and your mentality, your mentals, and your spirituality. You know, they want to grind you down. You know, what's it called? You know, like the butterfly, the monarch butterfly. That's the other symbolism they like to use in the Illuminati Freemasonic arena, which shows that most of these celebs and whatnot, they've gone through a kind of breakdown ritual with however they do it, right? And then, of course, most of them have got handlers around them as well. Most of them don't even post the post that you see them post on their social media and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So... But yeah, anyway, so yeah, the programming, yeah, so that's why I do have to slow down sometimes, you know, and take a break, you know what I mean? So that's why, you know, I thought I'd float in today on an easy one, not go, you know, too wild with it, but just, you know, get a couple of things off the chest slightly and kind of get a witness to things as I document, you know what I mean? Because I know in some way, shape or form, more than likely, you're noticing stuff in your own life lane slipstream and saying, oh, wow, do you know what? Those authority types or the housing, boom, 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 or you know what I mean, or other stuff, you know what I mean? Narcissistic sociopathic hybrids, unknowingly and knowingly. Some of them, they wake up to know that, oh, you know, Audio Oracle hasn't got his boiler yet. He phoned in last week or saw his email. I'm going to pretend like I'm doing something the next time he rings. You know what I mean? Like, you don't think there's wicked people like that? And that's why as a network, they need to be held accountable. That's why I say, just like those that put all the fuckery in the films and the predictive programming, whether it's COVID, whether it's terrorism, how much stuff in films and music, media, before the fact, and then before you know it, you're entranced and you're living it out in your reality. So you mean to tell me, as I've said before, in a sane world, people like James Cameron or Steven Spielberg or a bazillion other people, and some of the actors that may or may not have realized at the time, but then, okay, you mean to tell me Keanu Reeves doesn't know that his birth date on his passport in the movie The Matrix, it expires on 9/11? And the movie The Matrix came out in 1999? You gotta be kidding me. You mean to tell me when Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger's chasing the other Terminator to get to John Connor, of course, Jesus Christ, JC, John Connor. So when he's chasing him, when he gets the boy, he's on the bike, and then the other liquid Terminator, he crashes on the overpass bit because they're like in the water gully system, right? And you got the bridge going over, and then just as he crashes, it says caution, and it's got the height of, you know, because vehicles can't go under the bridge or whatever. Anyway, it's got, you know, 9/4/11, so it's 9/11. It's like, okay. And a bazillion other examples from Back to the Future, you know, Steven Spielberg. Yeah? So my point is, how is it this network is not held accountable for the, you know, the mental abuse, trauma-based mind control, MK Ultra programming, again, MK Ultra Utopia. That's why I've been saying that recently, huh? Again, I'm not your enemy. Why am I the one? Oh, I need to rip out his heart and hold it up to the sun. How you ain't got this attitude? But they see that football guy now. You know he's got the same attitude. Oh, Chelsea lost. He's ready to probably rip people's head off. Oh, let me find all the oracle. Ah. They've got all the bravado to willy-nilly, you know, fight people and stab people up. But how comes you tuck your tail when, when it's time? And it's been the sign of the time from how long? How comes they tuck their tails? Oh, better go on lockdown. And even if you was, oh, fuck lockdown, my point is, all that goes with that. You're still tucking your tail. I'm not your enemy. I'm only your enemy if, for obvious reasons, right? You're too dumb to understand what's going on, and or, because obviously part and parcel, you're policing the people with your attitude, compartmentalized thinking and cognitive dissonance. And then of course, those that actually know what's going on, the controllers. So it's either like, and that's the problem, right? So again, it is what it is. Give love and gratitude, and in the same sentence, fuck you very much. So yeah, slow down, bro. You'll pop a blood vessel. And I'm not even going off today, Lionheart. Shout out to Lionheart. Thank you for any concerns. But, you know, because I'm sure you can find videos when I'm really going off. Literally frothing at the mouth. Right, where have we got to now? Hold up. Where are we now? Okay, they're talking back and forth in the comments. Hey, Justine, and then next time I'll have the council round. I'm putting this on. Yeah! Hey, Brian Harvey, Justine. Have you been on Brian Harvey's channel? BHTV. He was fighting, and I'm sure they're interlinked with the same housing, with my housing, because I did a little look up and I was like, oh, they're under the same thing, but a different name, but it's the same people. And I even left a couple of comments in his live stream, which of course you're going to get lost in the sea. He's never going to see it, you know, see a comments, but because he usually has comments on the videos turned off. But yeah, he was fighting for how long to get his kitchen was supposed to get redone again. If you don't know who Brian Harvey is, E17, it was a music band he used to be in. And he even spoke about rooms. There was somebody called, oh, what was her name? Her nose, the bit in the middle of your nose, between your nose, you know, the middle bit. She lost her nose. Basically, it got reconstructed because she had a bit too much of pure Tony Montana. Yeah. And yeah, she was walking through whatever club it was back in the day with Brian, and he said he saw Giselle, you know, Epstein. Yeah. And he momentarily saw like somebody that was looking young in one of those type of rooms in the offshot of the club in London. Yeah? Think about what I'm saying to you. And all the stuff that he was doing with Millie Downer situation and all the lies with the Sun and all the phone tapping stuff that was going on back in the day, but he's been still obviously in present day talking about it and trying to get justice. Then how long did I don't know if he had a rat problem and there was some infestation. There was something going on in his kitchen with all the stuff that's happening for the last so long, in the last year or whatever. Yeah? He even got nearly madly ill because I remember he had something on his belly. I don't know if he fell over and something scratched him. Maybe, I don't know, like a rusty pole in his house. Something sticking out of the kitchen. I don't know how. I don't know what happened to him, but hopefully he's all right now. But it weren't looking good at the time. But yeah, very talented guy, singer. You know, produce music and stuff like that. He still produces and does a little sing song, and you know what I mean. You might get a little something on his channel or wherever else that he might release something. But my point is, anyway, council again, yeah. So yeah, please play the video, Justine. These people are, I mean, way out of pocket. Way out of pocket, man. Like you still don't owe me more money. Are you fucking crazy? So any offshots of something that, oh shit, and I'm not gonna go into all my situations, but you know, shit happened that you didn't mean to happen. You're like, oh shit, I actually owe that. Oh, my bad. Yeah, do you want to go to them and take it or take it out of my mental health abuse damages check that I'm yet to get? Why don't you go and talk to them about it? What are you saying? It's gonna go, oh, my next life again, mortuary, morgue, mortgage, debt, dead, and of course, you know, corporation, corporation, and then it's known as an entity. Of course, entity dwells in the body, right? Entity, spirit. So think about it. Remember, car, engine is the heart, speakers is the air, camera, eye. Anywho, you put that one on the screen. Next time, Justin said, next time I have the council around, I'm putting this on. Trust me. Trust me, sister. Put it on. Yeah. There are some diamonds rough. Yeah. Right. What happened to Bobby? Oh yeah, I think I already spoke about that before. Yeah. You slightly know, right? You said, hey, it was Bobby's friend. Yeah, it was Bobby's friend, who's a tranny. Because yeah, that was apparently at one of P Diddy's freak off functions. Archaic, that's the guy. Let me put his name up here. That was the guy, the pedo guy that Sanchez had on, that I spoke about earlier in the stream. I see the case. The girl was 17. Was she not 12? I thought she was 12. And also the age 17, I know certain places that may have different ages of, you know, when you can have sex or when you can, you know, drink or whatever. So different states. So I don't know if it's, you know, 17, you're still a child type of thing, if that was the case. But anyway, apparently he kidnapped the girl. You know, he's still on, I don't know what you call it. I forget the terminology now. He's still on, you know, still on the list, like a watch list, if you're not Freddy Krueger, as I like to call them. They're Freddy Krueger's, mate. Right, on to Brian. Justine says, Brian Harvey TV, or BHTV. If you type BHTV, it should come up. Yeah, would love... Oh, BHTV would love you. He used to be in that boy band. Yeah, E17. Sorry, because I didn't have that part of the scroll. Because I'm going through the messages, so I'm scrolling up or scrolling down, whatever. Yeah, he's been waiting for the council to fix the kitchen. Yeah, see, you know about it. That's what I'm saying. And he likes psyops. Yeah. Oh, do you remember when he showed? You probably saw it. What was the boy's name? Dexter. Remember that little boy that was prancing around? And, quick sidebar, it drives me nuts to still find people wearing Balenciaga. How comes, what happened to boycotting Balenciaga? So they can come out and show you all these bondage type of stuff to do with children with some new clothing line. Do you remember that? What was going on about a year ago? Yeah? You gotta be fucking kidding me. And as I say, they just give you little glimpses of their, you know, satanic depravity and, you know, nasty shit and fucked up, warped shit that they like to do. And whatever they show us, cough, cough, Sound of Freedom, I mean, Sound of Freemasonry, the film, that is by Freemasonic scumbags. Even the actor is a Freemasonic scumbag. Go figure. And somebody that helped the film to come to light or help with funding, he's been found with, you know, child porn and stuff like that. But yeah, you're helping to put out a film that goes against it. But then all of you lot, even the actor is Freemasonic scumbags. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Come on. Make it make sense. And just quickly, always remember, nature's good and bad at the same time. So try and observe. And don't have, basically not to cast too much judgment. But, you know, just observe and Just observe. You know, try not to get too bent out of shape and waste too much kilojoules. That's why I'm being as light as I can and being mindful with it, because I know there's that side of me that that's really yeah. I'm talking Hulk, red or green. Yeah, fuck it hell. But yeah, Balenciaga. How are people still buying their clothes? How have they still got clothing line? I mean, come on, man. It's just, oh god, it's so disgusting. So, what's this one? Not that it makes it okay. Remember, people, the link's there. I'm gonna send it in again. Join the stream. Come up and have your say. This is not for me to, as every stream, literally. It's not for me to sit up here and just, hear my own voice. I want to hear from other people. There's a whole world of inhabitants out there. You have a mouth, yeah? Quicker to talk than type. Why are you making me read? No distance. Hey, Isomatic. Did you check my song on, what's the time here? Shit, I'm only seeing it now, and that was at 7:33. It's 1:15. So only seeing your comment now. I'm not sure if you're still here, but yeah, I put up a new track. It is on this channel and the other channel, but I didn't at you or mention you on this one. I left a comment on your last video that I missed that you put up yesterday. So yeah, let me know what you think of this new little groove that I got going on here, and the bass movement, like the sound of the bass, but then the movement within the bass and the different section styles of the bass. I need to work out something with a specific type of side chaining, group side chaining. I thought I had it. I haven't gone back to it since I started another track last night about 3 in the morning with Harry Mack, the freestyle lyricist. If you don't know who he is, just go on his YouTube. He's been doing the rounds recently. He did Bad Boys, a freestyle with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. He done Transformers with the people from that. He's done, I mean, he's been around for years, many years, yeah? But now he's really getting traction. He even tours. He even does tours now, yeah? You give him any word. So you could have so many people, and then he gets 5 or 6 words, and listen to this guy, truly flowetry, lyrical delivery. Lyrical. What? Yo, he is a savant, a lyrical savant. Like, don't get it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, a white guy from America. I've been following him from years anyway, but because he's been picking up a bit more steam now, I'm so happy for him. He was on Ellen's show back in the day. Unfortunately, I say that for obvious reasons, but yeah, hopefully he stays pure and all of that stuff as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to Isomatic, aka Jacozy. He hasn't put out any info for a while, but if you type in Jacozy Truth, CHIGOZIE Truth, and you'll find his channel. And yeah, man, love his breakdowns. Hasn't been, and as I say, you know, you don't even have to understand or overstand. Well, you should be able to do that, but you know, in a standing, put it this way: do you think I haven't thought a million times I'm not even going to make any more posts, but then I'm still kind of compelled because, okay, somebody needs to see this, or even if nobody sees it, at least I've put it out, and you know, I've done my bit so the cosmos knows what I'm on about, and then hopefully I don't have to come back here. You know what I mean? That's the only reason probably why I still put it out. To be fair, because the community is in and out of said community is, you know, and the collective hive mind is so broken and dysfunctional. So anyway, the link to the chat, or to join the stream and come up and have your say, have a little chat, and it doesn't even have to be about what I'm talking about. You can break the mold and talk about whatever you want to talk about. Right, not that it makes it okay, but anyway. Oh yeah, not that it makes it okay in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, exactly. Right, so going past now, let me put you on the screen. Shout out to Jacozy, aka Isomatic. He's currently putting together like a drum and bass album. He's eclectic like me, can play the guitar. Oh, I would love some guitar stuff from you. That's what I'm saying. Send me your email if you're still there, or I'll shout you later on. I'll ask you again. for your email. Because obviously sometimes I've got stuff going on that I'm not ready to put it out into the world, but because you're into XYZ, yeah, of course I'll send it to you all day long. Or an idea or a track that I started, or you know what I mean? Send you the stems, you can remix it or send stuff back to me or something, you know, original from yourself. Wow, that might be up your street. See what you can do with that, you know what I mean? That's why I love the music, because it's just so infinite. It's just, yeah, infinite. Even though you've kind of heard it all, you know, you can only, there's only 7 octaves and whatever that repeat over and over again. You know, you've heard the same formula, but it's just how it's done in whatever way and how it's constructed. You know what I mean? So that's what makes each tune or genre do its thing. But yes, yo, what's good, bruv? Yes. Yes, dude. I'm saying that in that way because, of course, he's in America and I'm in the UK. Yes, dude. Stoked to have you around today. Fantastic. You know? Right, what is that one here? That's very sad. Sorry about that, bro. I'm not sure what that was for, though. Probably about ex-girlfriend dying. I will be back on PS4 shortly. I'll be coming to you, Justin, for your PS4 ID. Thank you. If you Atomica, 3 A's Atomica, so AAATOMICA, you will find me, even though I haven't been active. So that's that one. Or type in Audio Oracle, you will find me. So when I get it back, when I'm ready, it's not going to be long, next month. Yeah, I can accept your friend request and yeah, we can have a game or have a little chat and whatever, you know what I mean? So I've subscribed to Brian Harvey, BHTV, because of another channel. I've only seen a couple of his videos. I'm not a fan. All right. Oh my god, not GT. Q-Trax 100 said, I sold all my VR gear. I was thinking about getting a the standalone what's it called again? Quest. Because you don't need anything. It's just get it and you're ready to go. You don't have to worry about PC. You know what I mean? So I was thinking about investing in one of those. You know what I mean? Spend 3 bills, sexy. But still want my PSVR because Wipeout, I ain't getting that nowhere else. I need my Wipeout. Like, I don't think you realize from PlayStation 1, playing that on flat screen with those graphics, loved that game straight away. Loved it. Oh my god, loved it. And then all the other ones that came out. So many years later, you know, 20 years. It's now in VR. I can be inside the game, inside the cockpit. Oh my god, no. Oh. The good thing though, like, because when the, you know, some of these deaths was going on, lockdown or whatever, basically, when my brother died in 2013, motorbike accident, my older brother, basically, I stopped making music for so many years. Yeah? Then I started a little bit again, just like, you know, on my phone with Fruity Loops Mobile. And then just recently again, since in the last year and a half, I've been making music again. So maybe it's been good for me to do the run that I've been doing without having that other, you know, I want to play Wipeout or Resident Evil or, you know, Firewall 0 Hour, you know, the Rainbow Six type of game. Oh, they fucked up the second one on PSVR 2. Oh, no. Oh, a lot of the design and they brought, they didn't, oh, no. I haven't looked it up recently to see how it's going on, but, and I think even maybe the studio, was it First Contact? I think they're no more as well. I know the guy Frank, who was one of the team members behind the development and made Firewall 0 Hour. Can't remember what the new one's called. Firewall Ultra, that's the new one, right? And I love me some Rainbow Six. Oh, that's another game I've followed for years. Why have they never re-brought out a new Rainbow Six? And this, wait, before I have something I'm gonna say. This is why I need to get PC gaming, because you got Steam. There's so many games. You got Ready or Not. That's what. Like, how have I, what? Like, there's so many games that I haven't played. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't mind playing a bit of that. You know what I mean? And so I don't like being confined anymore to just PlayStation. I think they've had a good run and money out of me through the years. But not just with PlayStation, you see, as I say, the bodge games that they bring out, they're not even made properly. They're half-baked or underbaked. They're not even half-baked. Buggy, bullshit. And they do it on purpose. Because again, broken world, broken games, lockdown. You see what I'm saying? The war. It's all conditioning, hacking. It's all on purpose. Again, don't think that all these leaks and game leaks is all, somebody in their basement. Oh, I just want to leak the game. No. It's some of them's going to be on purpose from Rockstar or whoever themselves. Like, it's a disgruntled person, or it was bring your child to work day and the child recorded on his phone the trailer. Rockstar, we better release GTA 6 trailer before we said it was gonna. Fucking piece of shit cunts. Bollocks. But I do want to get some more VR stuff. Right, you know what? I'm going to scoot down to the bottom, see who's about. Yes! Oh, hey, I'll scroll back up because I don't want to miss because who's about, and then I kind of go back up. I was near the bottom, but I don't want to miss. What was I going to say? Yeah, Rainbow Six is a banging game for I'm telling you. And the fact that they haven't made... Because, I get the battle of battling other people. Fun, obviously. But can I get a little co-op action? Can I get a nice bit of team, like when you're against the computer? You know what I mean? Like, what happened to all of that? What happened to a bit of story mode, co-op? Man, Rainbow Six Vegas. I started from the first one. Yeah? Don't get it twisted. The very first Rainbow Six, PS1, I had that. Me and my friend Ian, we was on that shit. That was before Splinter Cell, then Splinter Cell as well. How is that not redone yet in VR? I mean, come on. But then I bet if it's on PC, somebody's done a mod, they're already playing it. It's like, what? As I already said, people are playing Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC in VR. Like, come on, Rockstar and Sony. It's not hard to make that on PS4 or PS6. How is that with all the iterations? Oh, we're going to redo another Last of Us for the 10th time. There's 10 different versions of Last of Us. Like, fucking hell. Even though sometimes it will, you can get it for free if you had the game before, you can upgrade. But anywho, Rainbow Six Vegas 2. The time and joy I used to have on that game. Oh my God. I had my neighbors upstairs. Him and his girlfriend was playing it. Other neighbor, he was playing it. I'm playing it. Other people, in the UK and across the world playing it. Got them on the system, friend requests and all of that stuff. Oh man, what? What was that guy in England? British Fog. He's from Liverpool or something like that. Oh my God, he used to have me in fits of laughter because of his accent and what he used to say. Oh man, we used to have a blast playing Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Come on, man. Oh man, it was so fun. But yeah, I think it's time. But I'm not gonna deviate much from music at all. But I need to get back my groove on for I don't know what. Well, I know why I got rid of my PlayStation and that, because I thought Sony's gonna do a good job with PSVR 2 and PlayStation 6, and what I've seen so far. Even the showcase the other. Oh my God! Did you see the showcase the other day? Oh. Even Xbox was showing out. Xbox said, hold my beer. Not saying it was that, that epic, but it was definitely better than what I've seen from others in recent times. It's like, okay, what are you lot doing? Even Silent Hill 2. I said, really? Why did you have to make the character look like that? Like they like to make them look butch. Even Horizon Zero Dawn. Even the girl in Last of Us Part 2. What's her name again? Amy? What's the girl again? That kills the guy. Spoiler alert, sorry if you don't know what I'm talking about. And if you're watching the show and haven't played the game, excuse me for 2 seconds, 5 seconds. What's her name? I can't remember her name now. And it's like, okay. I'm not saying you can't have, you know, somebody that might look a bit butch or, you know, girl power. You know, even when I saw the follow-up to Uncharted, another game I love. Oh, I love a bit of Uncharted. Oh, what a good game that is. All of the games, really good. Story, what's going on, you know, it's a nice, good platformer. Not too serious, slightly arcadey, you know what I mean? But yeah, they made the follow-up that I haven't even played it. And it was the girls. You got Chloe, you got the black girl. And even in one of the Uncharted, the black girl beats up Drake. But I didn't think much of it. But when they brought out the DLC with the girls, I started to think, okay, are they doing woke? Yeah? And then of course it makes sense, right? You know? You've even got, what's that Jessica Alba film gonna come out? Netflix, trigger warning. I'm saying, wow, she's doing Jackie Chan moves. I see her wrap the coat around the arm. You know, the guy's got the chainsaw. I said, wow, that is Jackie Chan Jet Li. Oh, what are you saying? All right. I'm not saying you can't do it as an actor, but it's like, okay. Because I know there's some badass girls out there. Like, let's not get it twisted, yeah? And they're not all Chinese like fucking, you know, Michelle Yeoh and whoever else, you know? Or the girl that was in Rush Hour 2 and she's in a Crouching Tiger. You know that girl? She's, hey, hey, she will fuck you up. Don't get it twisted. Yeah? Nothing wrong with that, but, you know, as we know, the MK Ultra and what they're doing, as I say, am I going to wake up tomorrow and I want to be, I need to get the snip? Yesterday, I wasn't too happy when I was walking and my third leg was, you know, rubbing around in my boxer. It's really annoying. Actually, I know that's the solution. Let me get a little snip. I want to be a female. You know? It's just the way it was swinging to the left. It was always getting that bit of the fabric of the boxers. I'm done. Fuck it. 2 weeks later, shit, I think I made a mistake. Do I want to, you know, 6 months later, shit, I've been taking all these hormone pills. I'm not too sure about the boobs. Oh, man. It's fucking crazy. I'm still smoking the same cigarette. It goes out with cigarillos. I've had 2 pulls on up. Oh my. When I look into the world. Yeah, man. Shout out to Mr. FD&B inside the building. Oh, Justin said, I'm going to go back through because I just don't want to catch none of the, you know, in present time, real time comments. Because obviously the person might go and, you know, they might miss that I actually, you know, spoke about what they said. Obviously you can catch stuff on the replay, but it's nice to catch it real time. So sorry if I was slow and sidebarring and whatnot going through the comments before, but I have skipped a few and I've just come to the bottom. Daniela Westbrook, yes! Sam, is it Sam? Not Sam Butcher. Who is it? You had Phil. Was it Phil Baudet the Butchers? Was it? You had Phil. You had what's her name from? Oh man, what was that classic? Oh man, it was that funny. Oh man, the lady from the Victoria. It's a classic. Oh, what is it called, man? I used to love watching it. It was an old school show, and it was just, you know, it's kind of like skits. And she was in it. Oh man. Usually her bra would fly off in one of the episodes or something like that. Oh, I can't fucking remember. What is it called? But anyway, the lady, you know, Phil Mitchell and all of that stuff. Not Dot. That's Nick Cotton. I'm on about, and she died recently. And when you hear her bust out laughing, Like naturally, not. Well, she still did it maybe slightly in EastEnders, but more so in that show that I'm on about. Or obviously, if she's not acting, like she's got one of those infectious laughs. Like when she laughs, I don't. What's her name? Peggy? Oh man. But anyway, the mum of Phil Mitchell. Got Phil and Grant Mitchell. Yeah, not Butcher. Phil and Grant Mitchell. Peggy Mitchell. Must be Peggy, right? Yeah, Peggy, Queen Vic. Fucking hell. I wonder what's I haven't seen EastEnders for ages. Oh my god, I wonder what's happening. And do you know what? As I said that, somebody put up like all the fights that happen in EastEnders, like for the past so many months or the last year. That popped up on my radar the other day. I did start watching it, funny enough, just to see, okay, what's been happening? You had the Asian boy fighting, and then the girl come and saved him. She picks up the pole. You see? The women coming to the helpless man. Men are weak. And then, of course, now you got the Red Pill, Andrew Tate, and all that type of stuff. Fresh and Fit podcast. And all, you know what I mean? You see what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Girl power, right? Yeah, Peggy. Definitely Peggy Mitchell. But yeah, man. Justin said, yeah, glad that I got back into making some music. Sorry about your brother. And looks like you've been through. I mean, we're all going through it, so it's not, again, it's not me saying, oh, listen to me. We've all got our, shit going on, right? It's life. But, just the extra additionals that factor in majorly. You know what I mean? The little things that are so big, I said you gotta go now. Alright, you gotta go now. See you soon. Much love, wholeness. Oh yeah, Ricky and Bianca, yeah. And then she went on to say Peggy. Yeah, she said she don't watch TV anymore. Let me put that one back up. Yeah, can't watch soaps, exactly, yeah. Yeah, check out that new little track that I put up. It's on this channel and my other channel, MFDNB. Let me know what you think about that one. I'll jump back on it tonight. Or tomorrow. I want to probably jump back on the Harry Mack one that I started off of his, what was the song that he put up on his channel? It's called Tired. As soon as I heard it, I said, that can make a sexy liquid drum and bass. Download stems instantly. It's like 3 in the morning last night. I was like, what? All right, let's go. Went bed about 6 a.m. But basically, I've took what he's done, basically laid it in, put the beat on it, but then I'm gonna basically the first part of it's gonna sound like I've just took what he's done and of course laid my beat on it, but then I'm going to make it more of an enhanced remix because I'm gonna play off how the bass line goes from his one, and I'm gonna, really how would I say, accentuate what's going on with the bass features and some other sounds and bring it out a bit more with, some zangy bass flares and some of that good stuff and some other stuff going on and how the bass goes, which I'm going to still go with what he was doing, but I'm going to, accentuate it. You know what I mean? So the first half is going to sound normal and then bam. It's going to have a break. Then it's going to be MCing. That's where I got to last night. And then I was mapping it in my mind what I'm going to do when I get back to it today, and then I went to sleep. And now I'm making a stream after having a munch. Now I'm streaming. So right, the monkeys let me put this up. Justin says the monkeys being sexual assault. Shit, should I put what's his name on the screen? I forgot about that today. Ace Ventura with the bum. And why, if you don't know why I put that up, I'm not going to explain it, but I will say Kevin Leandro Butt Cream, go and do your homework and then look at the people that's been doing documenting about this racial, nasty, sexual innuendo guy that even does sexual innuendos concerning children in his sentence. Why is he allowed to show his ass crack, which you see within 2 seconds of the video? But people like us, we get our videos took down and strikes and all this bollocks for hate speech, and I didn't do hate speech Then his video, Butt Cream, Kevin Leandros, had probably now 50 million views. I haven't checked recently, but it's probably at 50 million now. Yeah? So, let's keep it moving. What have I missed? Does anybody want to come up? I'll stay for another. I'll play a tune. Or I may or may not play a tune. I'll wait another 5, 7, 10 minutes at the most, and I'm out of here. Alright, I mean, that's basically it. What's this one here? Justine says, I tried my son's cheap. I don't know what it is. If you've done a typo set, he put a zombie thing on for me. I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean, flat screen? I know she's not here now, but I'll have to ask her another time. Alright, what else? Half-Life Alex. Oh, I really want to play that. Yeah, Doom VR. I'm telling you, Doom. Oh man, I can't wait to get that back. Why? I said to myself why I got rid of it, but I know why I got rid of it. But really, I should have just kept it. I have to slap myself, you know, like a quick fucking head spam. Spam my head. Fucking hell, idiot. But I still got some time, you know. Alright. We'll play a quick two. I'm not even going to play all of this. I'm going to play the instrumental. Nah, do you know what? I ain't going to play that today. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's not one of those type of streams today, but I do want to sign out with a little something. Again, if you want to join the stream, join the stream. All right, everybody's kind of falling off now, so you know what? I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to catch you on a rebound. Wholeness, but nothing like hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer, and of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit.